There are different virtual private servers. This is one of the cheaper ones that I've been recommended from purchasing FX Scalper X. I looked at the Google one, it was like twice the price, and I was trying to figure it out on MetaTrader website there, the one that they're saying that they offer, which is based for MetaTrader 5, and it was confusing. This worked well for me, and it's only $34.99. The purpose of virtual private server is to allow a program to run remotely on a server that is located in another place that's up and running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that program can do its job, such as MetaTrader running expert advisors or robots 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or as the markets are open to trade and be able to do its job without interruption of an internet connection or computers crashing or going down, as it says here. So that's the idea here. There's different Forex plans. I contacted customer service when I opened mine, and the basic plan is good for running. Uh, you get 60 megabytes, so I mean it's good enough to run probably a few MetaTrader platforms to megabytes of RAM. So you can look at the plans. So I went with the basic. It's all I really needed. This has all the different Windows servers, like good up to 2019. This is good to 2012. MetaTrader could run on Windows XP, so you don't really need to go high end or anything like that. So all you do is you just pick your basic VPS, you sign up for it, and once you have a sign up, you'll get all the information in the mail that you need to access your virtual private server. I run a Mac, so I need parallels on my Mac as well to open up the program, because the file that they give you that kind of links to their VPS is a Windows-based file, and so when I click on it, it has to open up my parallels. Then it goes and opens up the virtual private server window where I installed my MetaTrader broker and dealt with all that kind of stuff like you would on a normal computer. And that's all it is. It's just like a normal computer hosted remotely. So I've signed up already in the past, and once you have signed up and paid a subscription, you can log in. Now, one might think, why do I need a VPS anyway? I got an internet connection. Why can't I just run one on my own computer? Well, you can if you have your own internet bill and you can landline connect a computer. That's what I've done in the past. Then it's not something that can hurt you if you use later on some of the steps that I will demonstrate to keep the platform up and running. The problem is some people may rent and use Wi-Fi. Well, that can click in and out or go in and out. I lost my internet for a day, and if that would happen and I had trades open and the market went against me severely, that could deduct a lot of money and take any profits out of my balance and put me in a negative situation. So the idea of this is the fact that it runs 24 hours a day and it's up, and the server with 100% uptime guaranteed is a good thing. Even with a landline connection directly to a Windows laptop or computer that I had going before, I've had the odd problem once in a while with the internet kicking out from the company. Even if it was a good company, it can happen. And that has caused me to lose a lot of money from a trade when I was using an expert advisor. So this can be like insurance on your investments, just by paying $34.99 a month. And as money builds up and you're becoming very profitable, that's just a small fee. So log in. Bam, I got it saved. There's a little code down here. Remember me if I want. 8 S21EV. So you can check out the back end. And I got one service. This is my product. You can refer people and you know, make a little bit of money to refer them. I like this company. They have good customer service. And from here, in order to set up your virtual private server, there's like information that you would get. I don't know where to find it on here necessarily. It would be here somewhere. Let's just see if we can locate it. So there's the IP address. What happens in your email that you used? You'll receive instructions telling you exactly how to access your VPS, and then on there there'll be more things that you have to do that I demonstrate. But this file right here is, I forget now how I got this file necessarily, but I recognize that that was the VPS, and you can probably create that out of any type of document. New document. Just want to do a test on this. Control save. Corrupt files. Desktop. It must be one of my music folders. Alright, so if I copy this, which this would be in the email, -1, just to not replace it necessarily. Edit, copy, I saw it highlight up there. V, bam. Keep pages, use this. There, okay, so that's a good tip right there. I just showed how to create one of those files using the IP address, and then it opens up my Windows 10. It wants to connect. There we go. Just being a bit of a stubbornness. Identify the remote computer. So here is the virtual private server. And then from there, you know, if you know how to set up MetaTrader, that will be a next series of videos under MetaTrader category for the VPS. This is just a basic introduction showing you, getting you familiar with what this actually is and how to operate it to get to the point of opening up the VPS from your computer and what you need to do. Okay, so it takes about 15 minutes. I tried this earlier and it didn't connect. But the instructions in the email, you'll get an email that says wait about 15 minutes for the system to initiate. Looks like it's connecting, like it's working kind of now. The link, you click on the link and it automatically goes to your download folder. So let's just look at this. When I clicked on it, there it is right there, right? It downloads to your download folder. Click on it, right? It says connect, and then tells you. So you follow instructions in the email. Pretty simple. I copied and pasted the password. Let's see if it connects. Bam. Hallelujah. So here we are on a private Forex virtual VPS. Beautiful. So empty auto start. The idea here is now I'm guessing I can take the download. Where is that? My did I download it at all? Now I got like different servers here all over the place. I got my Windows. This one. This is confusing now. Okay, there we go. Just looking. Do I? Holy crap! Those are all the screenshots or the PDFs. Desktop needs to be cleaned up again after categorize all this. So I probably have to download the there's the MT5. Do I throw it out here? Oh my garbage. Alright, let's just, oh here it is, perfect. Boom. So let's just copy this, control, oh, I can't do that with Mac, control, so I have to use the mouse copy. Let's go to our server, let's go paste. So it's the same idea as how I showed you. I set it up on my actual, desktop. This is just the same idea as your own computer, but on a virtual computer. So I'll just pause this and not waste your time, and I'll set this up and get back. Okay, so here it is. MT4 live next existing account. Here's my account name. I think I number that. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Not right. There's my account number, and then I think I remember the password now. I think that's what it was. Finish. Let's see, there it is. It's setting up. Bam. Okay, so now we have our broker account set up on the virtual VPS, and there's my balance. You can see it. So let's just look at this. Here's my virtual broker account, right? And then here's my, let's minimize that, right? And then there's my other account there, right? So I got two of them, right? Boom, I do that, and then boom, and then boom. So you can see that I got it on the virtual. It wants to update, and I got to configure, when you do your Windows, you want to configure updates to be done manually so that it doesn't automatically update and interrupt and close off your MT4 because it needs to be running. And I'm going to go through that in separate videos because I got to show you how to install all this stuff and how to get it running so that I can actually update my business with the statistics and make sure that it's all running properly. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is just do some updates here. Under control panel, I was just showing this, but the recording kind of messed up. It overlapped another one there a little bit. So under the control panel, got Windows Update. I'm just going to update them. There's 3 updates. And what I'll do after is I'll show to update manually, because if it automatically updates and there's a trade open that the bot is running, it will restart the computer and shut the whole thing down, and then everything will screw up. There's another great program I'll have to find and do a video on. I haven't used it in a long time, and it monitors your MT4 platform, and you can have it so that if anything happens, like if the server screws up, or like for example, if you're running your own little VPS on a separate computer in the house that's connected directly to the internet, if for some reason something happens, the Windows stops or restarts, this program will start automatically and open up your MT4 program and then continue to run it. It will restructure and reboot everything, which is great. Still, with the Scalper program, I don't recommend doing that. Having a VPS is a smart idea, but it is a backup safety plan. I don't know if this bot uses stop losses or it just automatically monitors it, so it's hard to say. If it does put in stop losses automatically for you, then that's okay. That's a great thing. If something screws up, then the stop loss will be there to take a loss and put the trade out. And that's kind of a good secondary management by the bot. If something happens, that'd be a smart thing. Some of them, I think they just follow the market, but hopefully this will put a stop loss in place, that if something glitches, there's a stop loss in place, and that would be a very, very good safety thing as a secondary safety thing. And then you can kind of run this on your own virtual server at home, and if the internet connection went out for some reason, you would take one loss of a trade, and that wouldn't be too bad. So the next step in this, I'll update this, and then I'll switch updates to manual. Alright, so all the updates are here. Now let's go to change settings. I know on my computer, on my parallels, everything's usually set to update automatically, and so choose your Windows Update settings. This says already check for updates and let me choose whether to download them or install them. So that's what I want. Otherwise it says install updates automatically. No, not recommended in this case. Download updates but let me choose. That's the one we have. Check for updates but let me choose whether to download and install them. That's even better, right? Yeah, so never check for updates. Not recommended. You could choose that too, but I like the setting it's on already. It's probably already set up that way because this is meant for Forex. That's kind of what they market towards, this VPS. So give me recommended updates the same way I receive important updates. And give me updates for Microsoft products when I update Windows or whatever. Okay, I'm happy about that. Perfect. So just make sure whatever system you're running, if you're doing your own VPS, because you can do that. Use like TeamViewer, for example. Have a computer linked right to the internet connection by an Ethernet cord. If you have one at home, you can use a separate computer that way that runs all the time. And you make sure your settings are that way. And the program that I was talking about, that make sure that your MT4 keeps running if something crashes, if it's the program itself that crashes, or if Windows for some reason crashes and restarts. It's called MT4 bar, and that monitors your platform, and if something happens, it will restart the MT4 platform and keep it running if some reason it gets shut down. And that's a key when running expert advisors.